Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Did You Know? Hey everyone, today I'm going to be going over 3 different translation and accessibility areas with you in order to support your English language learners. So we're going to talk about Discovery Education, Flocabulary, and Nearpod today. Starting out with Discovery Education, if you are using the science textbook or the science tech book, you can log in, and if you go over to this gray menu and select the capital and lowercase a that says language, you can switch to Spanish. So this will swap the entire language over into Spanish not the entire language, the framework into Spanish so that students can navigate a little easier. And if you want to switch it back, you just click English. As far as I'm aware, they only have those 2 options, but it is a nice support to help students and parents learn to navigate and feel a little more comfortable. The next one we're going to talk about is Flocabulary. So in Flocabulary, they integrate with Microsoft Immersive Reader, and it is a setting you can turn on for students. If you go into your classes and manage class, you can edit these class settings. You can see here that I have the Immersive Reader turned on. Now, I don't have a full class since I'm not in a classroom anymore, but if you were to have a roster, you could click on Select Students and choose the students that you want to have access to the Immersive Reader. And that really allows you to differentiate within your student population and their needs. Flocabulary also has a really great information page on this, so I will include the link here for you to review, but just a few things that you can do with this immersive reader is have text read aloud, adjust the speed of the voice, change the size, font, and color, label parts of speech, translate, which is what we're talking about today, view image references, and even more. So it's pretty similar to the Schoology immersive reader, and it can help students beyond those English language learners. So there's a lot of options to support your students in their learning. Again, I will include this link with the video so you can read more on your own. And then finally, we're going to talk about Nearpod. Nearpod also has an accessibility setting to enable immersive reader, and it does allow a translation piece to really support your English language learners as well as other students with accommodations. So Nearpod, again, just like Flocabulary, it's that same immersive reader. It's all through Microsoft, and you access this in your settings. To find your settings, you'll click on your profile picture in the gear that says Lesson Settings, and it will take you to this page. And if you find accessibility, you can simply turn on the immersive reader. Now, Nearpod does not allow you to select which students get that immersive reader. It is more of a on or off situation. If you want to learn more about Nearpod and how the Microsoft Immersive Reader works, you can go to their help center, or you can click the link. I'll include that with this video so you can read and learn more. As always, when you're using any kind of accessibility technology, make sure that you're communicating with either the English language learner specialist, or if you're using this for any kind of accommodation in a 504 IEP, that you're in communication with that case manager, because what students should have access to is really dependent on their individual plan, and you want to make sure that you're supporting their learning in the best possible way. So by all means use this, but make sure that you're talking with the specialist or the case manager to ensure that that student's learning is individually supported by whatever accessibility you're choosing. I'll keep an eye out for any more options for translation and accessibility as we move forward, but now you've got options in Discovery Ed, Flocabulary, and Nearpod.